Welcome back to How to Build a Stride with St. Louis Hockey Training. I'm Coach Zane. Last week we talked about our elbows and ice cream cones, how our arms move. Today we're going to talk about pushing with our big toes. So I'm going to get rid of these. Coach Switch, you ready? There you go, bud. 1 and 2. Come with me. When we start this at St. Louis Hockey Training, we grab with a wall next to the treadmill. Any wall will do. And we really focus on pushing down with our big toes. So we do that. We start with 2 feet on the ice just for balance, and I want the players to be pushing into the wall. This really lets them feel the pressure in their big toes. Heels are off the ice when we do this, or off the floor. Then we go to 1 foot. We want to push down with that big toe, push it against the wall, and then we switch and we do the other foot, and we switch back and forth until they're really feeling that push against that wall and into the big toe. After that, we can move back to the treadmill. Coach, if you'll hook me up. This is for safety, just in case if I fall, I swing like Spider-Man instead of going off the back of the checkout counter. All right, taking me up. We use elevation here at St. Louis Hockey Training rather than speed to teach a lot of what we do. So Coach is taking me up to about 17 degrees on this treadmill, and he's going to slow the speed down, so I really have to focus on pushing on my big toes, just like I was doing against the wall. Go ahead, Coach. So we're pushing with those big toes down into the treadmill. Push, push, staying in our toes. I need to back up just a little bit. There we go. My arms are getting in the way of the bar. Staying in those big toes every time. Pushing big toe, big toe, big toe, big toe, big toe, big toe. Coaches, when you're out on the ice with your team, using the boards, line them all the way up, down the boards. 2 hands on the boards. Same thing we did up by the treadmill, pushing down with those big toes. We want to be up on our tippy toes while we do this, feeling that pressure in our big toes when we push. After they get comfortable with 2 feet on the ice, we pick one up, digging in with that big toe, push it hard against these boards. Push everything against those boards and then switch feet. Switch, pushing down to that ice with that big toe. That's really going to train to push down with those big toes and get nice hard pushes while they're skating down the ice. Parents, players, at home, very easy. In our tennis shoes, we can work on that same push against the wall. Up on our big toes, pushing down with those big toes as hard as we can. All right, then we do it 1 foot at a time. 1, hold, hold. And we switch, push down with that big toe. Pushing down with that big toe. Good exercise to use at home. All right, we're gonna swing around the corner here. I do 1 foot jumps. Now, this is just like the skating stride, pushing off that big toe. So I bend that leg, push off that big toe, land. Bend the leg, push off, land. Push off, land. Push off, land. Keep that chest up. You're going to want to take a bow. Keep that good posture that we worked on in the past weeks while you're doing this. Stay on those big toes the entire time. This has been Coach Zane in St. Louis Hockey Training with another How to Build a Stride. Like, share, follow, give me comments. If there's something you would like me to talk about, let me know. See you next week.